Saraswati Vidyalaya Union High School and Junior College welcomes all the students of Standard 9. In today's history lesson, Empowerment of Women and Other Weaker Sections, we are going to continue in the part 4, where we are going to study the Commission of Sati and the Protection of Human Rights. The Commission of Sati Prevention Act. On 4th September 1987, Roop Kanwar, a married woman, committed sati. She did not do this of her own free will. She was coerced into doing so. Committing sati, glorifying the practice of sati, were all illegal acts. The women activists and journalists Meena Menon, Geeta Seshu, Sujata Anandan, Anu Joseph, and Kalpana Sharma investigated the case. In 1998, the government passed the Sati Prevention Act with very stringent provisions. So, students, we have learned that Sati practice was common in earlier times, before pre-independence time and in the earlier times in India. Later on, it was found that on 4th September 1987, means even after independence, Roop Kanwar, a married woman, she committed sati. But she did not do this on her own free will. She was forced, coerced means forced into doing so. And committing sati, glorifying the practice of sati, were all illegal acts. Now, sati practice means what? If the husband dies, then the woman was also made to sit on the funeral of her husband and she was burnt alive. So, this was in earlier times, this was practiced, but later on, there were many things done to stop this, but still, even after independence, it was found this incident happened in 1987. So, the woman activist journalists Meena Menon, then Geeta Seshu, Sujata Anandan, Anu Joseph, and Kalpana Sharma, they investigated this case. And in 1998, the government passed the Sati Prevention Act with very strict provisions. Protection of Human Rights Act. In 1993, this law was enacted to prevent injustice to men and women. The National Human Rights Commission was also formed for this purpose. In some states, the State Human Rights Commission was also formed on the same lines. This law, which deals with collective oppression, the social conditions of divorced women, and secure workplaces, played an effective role in mitigating injustice to women. Now, students, the Human Rights Act commissions were done in 1993. The law was enacted to prevent injustice to men and women. Now, the National Human Rights Commission was formed in India for this purpose. And also, parallelly, in some states also, the State Human Rights Commission was also formed on the same guidelines. This law, it deals with collective oppression, the social condition of divorced women. So it works on the same field, that is the social conditions of a divorced woman, then woman to woman and secure workplaces. This all played an effective role in reducing injustice to women. So all these laws were enacted to secure the position of women. So, students, with this we will stop here. In the next part, we will continue with the reservation for women and about the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes. Thank you.